What is up, everyone, and welcome to RennSport's Open Beta. Now, I'm a simp for sim racers. Let's just be real, and I've played practically all of them at this point. I've played iRacing, which I need to do a video on iRacing at some point. I've done auto. Well, I actually haven't featured Automobilista 2, but I do own Automobilista 2. I was actually saving that for a future video with the Steam Deck, which will actually include this now as well, as I was able to get it running on Steam Deck, and it actually plays pretty okay. As well as I've been an avid R Factor 2 fan. I put plenty of hours in that. I've played the new Forza Motorsport. I pretty much own every racing sim under the sun right now, except for actually Assetto Corsa Competizione, which really I should try, because I hear that game is one of, if not one of the best options right now for sim racers. I've obviously put plenty of hours in the original Assetto Corsa. I do intend on buying Assetto Corsa Evo when that comes out. I'm really excited for that. But today we're going to be testing out the RennSport Open Beta. This is the game that finally made me install Epic Game Store. I have never been an Epic Games guy. The only game that Epic Games messes with that I've ever really played is Rocket League. And Rocket League makes me mad, which is why I stopped playing it. I am sick. That game is one of the few games that actually can make me rage, mainly because it's full of sweats now. That game is impossible to get into casually, because if you go on online at all, you get absolutely smacked around. So it's not even really fun to me. I hate losing that much and getting absolutely curb stomped. Anyway, aside from that, RennSport Open Beta is out, and a lot of people have been talking about this, so I wanted to give it a go myself. So I'm going to go with Time Trial. I'm going to pick Spa. It's a track that I've driven in pretty much every sim that I've played. Oh, never mind. Hold on. My home track's in here. This I have driven everything. So definitely want to do Road Atlanta. This is my home track, as a lot of you guys know. I've made it pretty clear before that this is where I'm from. I live about an hour and a half away from the track. So yeah, this is definitely the track I want to try this. So I played this maybe about 5 minutes on Steam Deck. And I mean literally like 5 minutes. And the controller on Steam Deck, the control optimization for this isn't great. So I really wanted to try with the wheel on this. So let's see how this goes. All right. So right away, I'm not crazy about the weight of the wheel. Now, of course, I am playing on a Thrustmaster T300 RS. So already not the best wheel. These belt drive wheels don't have a lot of weight. And that's actually why I've been considering going to a direct drive wheel in the future. Sounds pretty good. So I don't know all the controls here, so I'm just gonna go drive. Well, it would be great if I could get out of first gear. Well, let me figure this out first, because why am I stuck in first gear? Because it's like it's not even taking my shifts. Aha. Downshift. There we go. That's what I needed. So I am going to save to defaults. No. So that's interesting right off the gate that the preset doesn't have paddles. So that's an odd one. Alright, let's just continue on from where we are. So now we can actually engage gears. Do I have like a... I don't know if these have traction controls. They do, okay. Alright, now we're rolling. I love this car. Of course, it's the only car I have right now. You gotta take some time to get used to the physics of this game. I love these Porsches, dude. Oh boy. see if I can get the... Little slow lap here to start off with. I haven't driven a lot of the GT3 class cars. Most of the cars I've driven here have been prototypes, road cars in Gran Turismo 7, prototypes in Gran Turismo 7, and like GTE cars, stuff like that. So my experience in GT3 cars is pretty limited. I've driven the 992 Cup car in R Factor around here. This corner really upsets this car, but of course, it being rear engine is going to do that. I think unlike the GTE cars where it was definitely mid-engined, they definitely kept the motor more towards the back on this one, because I've noticed with the GTEs, they've, like, you know, it handles a little bit better than this on LMU or R Factor. I don't know. I don't think most of the GTEs are in R Factor too. Maybe, yeah, they are. I just don't own the majority of them, because I can experience like the 911 RSR on GT7 or LMU now that that's out. So if I can clean this line up a little bit. Nope. I done goofed it. I done goofed it bad. These curbs, they're not Laguna Seca sausage curb bad at least, but man, that tore me up. Oh, the car is definitely damaged. Okay. I wish I had like a changed camera so I could see like just how bad the damage is. See, can I shut the engine off? All right. Actually, I just noticed my speed readout. It's in kilometers. I'm American. I don't know what kilometers is. I'm American. What? Okay. So let's go and see if I can get the exterior camera. Oops. Because I want to see if like it actually shows the damage here. Okay. Nope. That's still not what I'm trying to do. Oh, guess not. It didn't really look like it took any damage. So my personal best here is a 126 now. So now that I kind of know what I'm doing, let's get that engine start. Oh, it's auto starting. Oh, did that stall? It's got assist with a clutch. I noticed that right away. Bump that traction control up to 9. I think that's where I noticed this thing is happiest. Oh, definitely need to do better about that line in that corner there. One thing I need to learn with these rear-engine cars, like the 911 and like Beetles and stuff, is definitely getting on the power a little bit different, because it does throw this rear end out so violently if you're being a little bit too hard-headed. Much better turn 9 this go around. I don't know what graphics setting the game's at right now, but running a pretty constant, about 55 FPS or so, which I think is okay. I would much rather be over 60. Probably putting my 3060 Ti through the ringer right now. I've actually been thinking about upgrading that, because this PC is bottlenecked by it so violently, because I've got a 5950X running the show here. That was a much better lap. We've got room for improvement. Power on. Let's go. We got this. Probably braked a little too much there. It's okay. We're still improving our delta here. That was great. I will say, I am liking these physics. Like, I've played all the big racing sims here, and I actually really like these physics. A lot of people seem to be really indecisive about this game, and first impressions are good. Is it the most beautiful game in the world? Absolutely not. It looks, I would say, on par with R Factor. That was a really slow chicane there. I lost a ton off my delta. We were still able to break 2 seconds though. Let's go one more lap. Let's see if we can improve that sector 3. I'm a little ballsy here. It paid off. We're okay. But it definitely screwed me there. Yeah, I deserved that. Deserved that penalty. It says my ideal is a 122.007, which makes me think that I could easily push this into a 121.9. It would just be a matter of improving aspects of my lap. I'm liking this so far, though. This game's actually been pretty fun. And this car's no slouch. I went in way too hot. Thought maybe I could try to carry some speed. Alright, here we go. Let's see how this goes. Come on, I trusted it too much. No. Oh, big crash. Okay, the game does have damage. That was bad. You can see we lost a door. Oh man, can I see like a replay of that? Doesn't look like it. Let's back out to the main menu here. Oh, there's my GTI. New personal best. And that puts us at level 2 already. Don't understand the level system just yet. Maybe I need to do some more reading on this game. Where did it put us, like, against everyone? So the fastest... Oh, I'm 226. That's not too bad. That's not bad at all. What's, like... It goes all the way to 466. So, for my first run, what's like, the fastest lap? Good gosh, someone's running a 117. What were they driving? So... I'm 6/10 off in Sector 1, 3.5 seconds off in Sector 2, and 1.2 seconds off in Sector 3. Like I said, that was my first time ever playing this. So the fact that I'm even in, the top 200 is pretty... I'm proud of that. I'm fine with that. I would love to be higher. But hey, I will take 226. In the globe. Like, that's not too shabby. Let's see, how far am I off? I'm only like, let's see, he got me in Sector 3. So if I just could put on a fast time... See, this is nice. This is what I loved about Forza 7, is it had a leaderboard system like this. I was actually like in the top 50 in the globe on Road Atlanta and X-Class cars in Forza 7 for a while. I don't know if I still am. But let's see. The game also has like league racing and custom contests with like your friends. Quick session. I don't know if this has AI. Okay, it does. That's great because this is like one of my favorite things. See, how do I add? How does this work? Do I type? No. Allowed cars. So you can do like allowed cars here. I don't even know what all is in this game. So we got some TCR cars. We got the Elantra and TCR. Thank goodness, my freaking favorite hypercars in this game. Is that really all of the cars that are in this game though? That's a really small car list. And the fact that the Hyundai Elantra N TCR is the only touring class car in the game. Oh no, never mind. There's the RS3 LMS. I would love to see the Mark 7 GTI TCR, obviously, as a Volkswagen enthusiast. The Mission R being here is interesting, but I think the only car that I own is that 911 GT3R. I don't think I get access to anything else right now, but this would be, I think, a really fun thing to experiment with too. Do like a session with that. But anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this up here. This has been my first impressions of RennSport Open Beta. I'm excited to see how this game progresses, and maybe this could be a true iRacing competitor. And I think for going and downloading it on the Epic Game Store for free, it's a fun time. So definitely go try it out. I'm impressed with it. The graphics, aren't the best, but that's in comparison to Gran Turismo 7. I would still say, even though the detail, I guess you could say, isn't as good as Forza, the new Forza, I actually like the appeal of this over Forza, the current Forza Motorsport. So, yeah, I definitely think like this is up there. This is up there in my rankings. Like, just first impressions, it feels better than LMU. I feel about as confident as I do in iRacing. And the only game I feel more confident in than that is GT7. So, and obviously GT7 kind of is more simcade than sim. But the physics in this feel great. I'm really impressed with that. So, yeah, I'm very happy with this game. I think the interesting thing. Keep in mind, this is an open beta. This isn't like the final release of the game. It is less buggy than LMU. I love LMU. I've played a good bit of time in it. The fact that this game is in open beta status, and only just recently, like a few days ago, went open beta, public beta, and it is. I haven't had any issues with it. It runs fine. How did LMU launch so bad when this did better than it did? And you can play this on a Steam Deck with like Junk Store or the Heroic Launcher. So, anyway, I've been rambling on long enough. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video very soon. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.